UC Davis. In fact, almost even as we're about to hit the 500. Michigan
And we are currently at the awards dock to present medals for event number 114. This is our women's varsity 4 grand final. Finishing third, we have the Emory crew. In second place, the University of Vermont. And your winner of the women's varsity 4 grand final, the University of Cincinnati. Congratulations.
That Casper sitting a little low in the water, and it's helping, it's making it harder for the guys to get their blades down to the water, so there's a little inefficiency around the front end, but they're definitely pushing hard, and in the end, pushing hard makes all the difference. So coming into about 7:50, we have 4 boats across the front, those being Michigan taking a move up on the far side, into UC Davis, George Mason, and Vermont. 3 of those crews right with a bow ball. For all intents and purposes, UC Davis just slightly, barely in front of Michigan, barely in front of Vermont. Now Michigan taking a push here, coming through about 800, and they and UC Davis are starting to move away a little bit. Michigan State getting dropped. Vermont keeps taking these little moves to pop themselves back up and get in the race. And we're coming through the 1,000 in a very fast 3:20. Again, those 3 crews absolutely locked in. Bow fall for bow ball. UC Davis, Vermont, and Michigan, with George Mason sitting about 2 seats down. Vermont taking another push here. All 8 of these boats, though, within 2 lengths. So it's fairly nice. The outside 2 crews, Wichita State and UCSB, just barely losing contact. And here goes UC Davis putting a move to push up. And here comes Mason, and here comes UCLA. So now we have not 3, but 5 foul balls up into this race. UCLA putting a big push to move up, right tied for second with Michigan, and Michigan putting a push to get even back up with UC Davis. Meanwhile, UCLA moving past Vermont and moving past Michigan. So we have UCLA sitting in second, and that's pulling Vermont up with them. Michigan pushing on the far side as well. Their bowman looking over to see where they are. And right now, UC Davis has been putting on a move here, coming into the 1,500, and they sort of have a length over the rest of the field with UCLA on the march, Michigan marching, Vermont marching, George Mason in there as well, as we hit 1,500 in just under 5 minutes. So it's going to come down to who has some sprint here. UC Davis throwing it down, stepping up to 37, make that a 38. UC Davis pushing, Mason pushing back up in, maybe taking a few seats on Michigan. Vermont a seat or 2 up on Michigan. So right now it's Vermont and it's Mason racing for third with Michigan on the outside, pushing hard as well. It's going to be up to who has a sprint. Vermont cranking it up to a 39. Mason and Michigan putting moves on. Here comes UCLA.
And with 50 yards to go in this race event 116 men's varsity 4 grand final. Continues to be California Davis takes the win. UCLA is second. And Vermont is your third place finisher in this men's varsity 4 grand final.
All right, Dad.